Hi, I'm Bob Holman, District Governor of 6190, and I'm proud to be here in Shreveport today as the Rotary Club of Shreveport continues to celebrate its 100th year with the Dragon Boat races. Shreveport Club has served Shreveport, the youth, the underprivileged, the illiterate, those in need here for 100 years, doing what they can, also serving Rotary International, helping in their cause to fight polio, and thanks to clubs like Shreveport, we're this close. Go Rotary, go Dragon Boat races. Thanks a lot.
From the president of the Rotary Club of Shreveport, Francesca Benton Moreland.
For being here today. This is our 6th annual event, the Red River Dragon Boat Festival. We're so happy that you're a part of this important event to raise funds for the community. You may not know, just because you're here for the fun, that we raise money here at the festival to put right back into this local community for the people who need it most. We have a civic grants program that the proceeds from this event are funneled into, and the nonprofits in town compete for those funds, and great programs happen within the next calendar year. Thanks to you all. Please give yourselves a hand for being here and being part of that great effort. Thank you. So our theme today is Ready, Set, Race for a Good Cause. You're going to see myself and Mr. Ken Tate, who has a cowboy hat on. Not you guys, there are a lot of cowboy hats here this morning. But we're going to come around and ask you to participate in a little public service announcement. This will be a little video that we'll put on the Rotary Club of Shreveport website. And you'll say ready, set, race for a cause, and we'd love to see your faces on that website to promote this great effort. I'd like to introduce you to a gentleman who has traveled from Winfield this morning to be here. He's the district governor of Rotary Club, and he's Bob Holman, District Governor Bob Holman. He's an amazing champion for the good work that Rotary clubs do throughout our region, and he has come to be here with us today because he supports our efforts right here in Shreveport. So thank you, District Governor Bob Holman. Bob also spearheads the great work that Rotary does in the eradication of polio. That's fun to say. Let's do that 10 times. We are working very hard, even on a local level, to eradicate polio worldwide. Rotary Club of Shreveport has raised over $1 million in the last 100 years to promote the eradication of polio. We're very close. In fact, we say we're this close. So you'll see a lot of hats promoting that. Ask Rotarians who are volunteering today about that effort. So thank you if you have participated in that fundraising as well. Rotary Club is 100 years old in the Shreveport Downtown Club. We were chartered 100 years ago. This is our centennial year, and we're very proud to be doing the great work that we're doing in the community and bring you this event, which we love and we're very passionate about. This is our signature event. Thank you for participating. A word about our teams. We have 34 teams here today. This is the most we've ever had competing. We have a tremendous day for this event because it's cool. We love cool. And just a little breeze. And then we also are offering a misting tent. So if you need some extra mist, it's really good for the skin. That's why Louisiana looks so great. We have all this humidity, but we are offering extra mist if you would like it. And it's located to the south of all of these white tents that you see, as will be food and beverages. So please feel free to check out that area. Another new offering that we have this year is this phenomenal entertainment tent. We have big screen TV set up thanks to Sound Minds, who is sponsoring that tent. And we'll be airing some great ball games today. So if you're waiting for your teams to race, head that way to the Sound Minds tent, and you're welcome to enjoy a ball game or take cover if it's a little extra misty throughout the day. A word about safety. We will continue to race rain or shine, unless we see lightning. If we see lightning, bets are off, and we'll ask you to take cover. Know that we have tons of safety personnel here. This is probably the safest place you could be in Shreveport today. And we're going to take good care of you. So please listen to our announcements. We have Mr. Darrell Brabuche and Mr. David Cromwell, both Rotarians. They'll be announcing throughout the day. They'll be sharing important information and developments throughout the day. They'll be calling for your race teams to the marshalling area. Please keep your ears tuned to what they have to say, because this will all be current, good stuff that you need to know. Now, when they call for teams, please share with your team captains if they didn't hear it. It's critical that you get to the marshalling area when you're called. We're going to be hopping today. This is a quick event. We're going to keep those races going. We need you to report when you're supposed to report, and get on your boat and get out there and compete. Now, do know that we have some what I call floater racers. If you are missing a team member and you need someone to hop on your boat and help you compete because you don't have enough people, please let us know here at the main tent. And we've got some folks ready to help you race so that you don't have to miss one. So let us know. Also, I'd like to refer you to, if you have any issues or problems, don't come to me, Scott Weissung. Is he here? There he is. This is Scott Weissung is our event chair. Thank you so much, Scott, for all the hard work you have done to bring this event to us. And he's your guy if you have a problem. So thank you, Scott. I'd like to point you to folks who have a shirt on that looks like mine. It's white. It has a big orange logo on it for the festival. We are here to help you. Scott doesn't have to handle everything. That was just a joke. So come find us. We are volunteers. You're going to find volunteer Rotarians who are business leaders, owners, and operators of businesses here in Shreveport. We are here to come to your aid for whatever you might need. We also have student volunteers here. We are very grateful to Alpha Epsilon Delta from LSUS. This is an honor society dedicated to good works and civic leadership here in Shreveport. They are helping as well. You will see us all over the festival site. Please ask if you need anything. I'd like to thank all of our race teams. Thank you, sponsors. Sponsors, we could not do this event without you and without your goodwill and being good stewards of our community. Thank you all. And please, feel free to mingle. You know, meet people in the tents all throughout this festival site. There's some wonderful people here who are doing great things. So it's a great time to network too. Arklatex Landing, thank you so much for providing the start barge. The marina and the watercraft rentals that are used here are thanks to them, so thank you. All right, good. Okay, so we're gonna have a very special recognition thanks to Jim Graves, who is a Rotarian and military man. So Jim?
Good morning, Dragon Boaters. Yeah, all right. Governor Bob, President Francesca, Chairman Scott, friends and neighbors, thank you so much for coming out this morning to help us have a great event. The air is just starting to get cool, the water is continuing to stay warm, and the wind will be at the racers' backs. We got a great event. Ladies and gentlemen, over a half a dozen years ago, when the leaders of the Shreveport Rotary Club conceived this event, they deliberately placed it on the calendar the weekend immediately following the tragic events of 9/11. They did so for three very important reasons that I'd like to pause to remember today. The first is for all of us to take a moment to observe a moment of silence. And at this time, I would ask each and every one of you to reverently remove your hats and observe with me a moment of silence in memory of the fallen, especially those among our first responders, the police, and the Fire Protection Service, maritime security, and of course, our armed forces. Please observe with me a moment of silence. Second, and while you've got your hat off, before you put it back on, if you or a family member happen to be among those in the first responders, the police, or other public safety organizations, our fire protection services, our maritime protection services, let's not forget the Fish and Wildlife people, the Caddo Sheriff's Maritime Patrol, the Bossier Sheriff's Maritime Patrol, and of course, veterans or members of our armed forces. You take that hat, you wave it around in the air with me, and get some well-deserved recognition. Let's give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. All right, thank you very much. Finally, let us remember on this observance that the hate-filled and intolerance-fueled terrorists who visited their murderous ambitions on our nation the morning of September 11th, 2001, did so with the hope that they could change us. They hoped that they could fill us with fear. They hoped that they could make us cower in the corners of our homes, afraid of them, afraid of each other, afraid to come out and gather together as Americans. Well, ladies and gentlemen, by this assemblage, we are living proof that they failed. They failed. Here we are as Americans enjoying our right to peaceably assemble together. Here we are as Americans working together to raise funds to benefit the most vulnerable among us, to benefit our communities. And here we are as Americans enjoying our inalienable right, our pursuit of happiness by having a darn good time. My friends, may God bless each and every one of you in your continuing service to your fellow citizens, your communities, and the United States of America. And my most fervent prayer, may God continue to bless America with more like you. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, keep those hats off, please, as Father Pike Thomas will lead us in a word of prayer. Thank you.
I am electronically challenged, as all of my parish knows. Good and gracious God, you have made this day one of your own, and we rejoice and be glad in it. You're called the breath that flows over the waters, that brings life in the book of Genesis. We ask that the waters in front of us today and your breath may propel us to victory, not necessarily over each other, but over hate and death. We ask this always in your holy name. Amen.
Thank you, Father. A word about 9/11 and our recognition there. Look for us each year on the weekend closest to that event. We started this event with that in mind because we always want to recognize our fallen heroes, our heroes who are among us today. They're very important to us in our local community, and also the victims of that event we'll never forget. So always close to that 9/11 date, you'll find the Dragon Boat Festival. Thank you for being here. We have a fabulous performance. I'd like to introduce Steve Aiken, who has brought the Shreveport Opera Express to sing for you all today. Steve?
Good morning. Nothing says I love you like singing the national anthem before 9 a.m. in the morning. So we're so happy to be here, and I'd like you guys to come on out. This is Sarah, Ryan, Jillian, and what's your name? Jonathan. And they travel around all of Louisiana, the entire state. They perform for about 40,000 kids a year. They make all of us in Shreveport proud, and especially make the opera proud. And all of you, after your boat races, you know, in November, come to the opera. Don't be afraid. And by the way, sing along this morning, all right? The national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. Rockets round the ones were singing there, gave proof through the night that the flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you so much. How gorgeous was that? Doesn't that elevate your own singing when you get to sing with beautiful voices who sound like angels? And even the train chimed in. I love it. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Woo! All right, we're going to have some fierce competition. Good luck to everybody. Please repeat with me. Ready, set, race for a cause. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ready, set, race for a cause. Good luck, everybody.
And now the first three teams, please report.